Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing a video for you showing you the half treble crochet. That's the UK term, half treble. The US term is half double crochet. So I've done a few rows here to show you what it actually looks like. So the double crochet, UK term double crochet, is quite a tight stitch. This one is very close look wise, but again it's just a little bit more open, so you've got a bit more of a gaps in between your stitches. So I'm going to show you how to do the half treble. So here I've been using stitch markers to mark the second chain coming up, because at the beginning of each row we're going to be chaining two, and that initial chains is going to be the first stitch. So I will show you that now. So we're going to chain two and then turn our work. So in here, as if you're like just starting out with these stitches, and to keep track of where you are and what stitch you need to go through at the end of the row, it's always good to put a little stitch marker in there. If I can get my fingers to work. We've got the first chain here and then the second chain here, so I'm going to pop that stitch marker onto that second chain so that I don't get lost, because then on that side I know what I've got to go through. So the initial chains are going to be your first stitch, so we're not going to go into this stitch here because that's all connected. We're going to be going into the next V along the next stitch. So for the half treble, we're going to yarn over and then go through that chain and then bring our hook up. So we have got the 3 loops on our hook, and then we're going to yarn over again and then pull through all 3 of those loops. So that's our first treble crochet. So your 2 chains is going to be give you the height for your half treble crochets on this row. So again, yarn over, go through the next stitch, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. So I'll do this slowly so you can see and follow along. I'm using quite a chunky yarn here, it's a beginner's yarn, and it doesn't split or anything, so it's quite easy to use. But obviously if you're using a thinner yarn, it's very important to keep your stitches very loose. Obviously not too loose, but loose enough so that you can actually work them on the next row. Right, so we're getting close to the end of this row. Right, so we've got our last 2 here. So we've got this one and then the top of those 2 chains here to go through. So I'm going to yarn over and then pull through those 3. And then depending on what yarn you're using, sometimes it's a bit twiddly to get into that chain. So that's why it's important to have it quite loose. Try and make your chains quite easy to work. So we're going to yarn over and then pop my hook. I might have to do this separately, so do one and then go into the back part of that V and then yarn over and then pull through all three. So that is, obviously done that one a bit baggier. So that's the last stitch. So there you go, got another row of the half treble crochet. I hope that helps and happy crocheting.